Hello and welcome to the MacMost Daily Vlog. The guys here today, and who watched the Super Bowl?
I kind of did. Half watched it. It was a good Super Bowl.
I tuned in and I was surprised. It's football apparently. It's a football game.
That's right.
But,
I had no idea.
It was the Giants
but
versus...
you know, I've got a. You know,
but the ads, of course, is what us tech
Joanne would call
really
me in
watch.
every time the ads came on.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
GameStop.
it was GameStop. Go down and watch.
I didn't get to watch the ads live, but I did watch a lot of them on YouTube and such.
The ad that I was most interested or attracted to, or had the most thought about, it was there was a Dell ad for the XPS-1 in the pre-show. It wasn't during the actual Super Bowl.
So this is the Dell entry into the all-in-one, basically the iMac.
Yeah, well, see, my iMac must have been copied from the XPS-1, Dell XPS-1, but it was like copied into the future because see, the Dell XPS-1 is just coming out, but the Apple iMac has looked like what the Dell XPS-1 looks like now.
Okay, I'm not sure I follow that. But it is, it's all the major manufacturers now are really trying to copy the iMac success. Dell, Gateway, and
Gateway
Sony.
1.
Yeah.
And the Sony Vaio.
Well, Sony Vaio is their laptop.
No, there's the Sony Vaio all-in-one.
But, okay, I thought the Vaio was only
No,
laptop.
Vaio stands for video, audio, in and out. That's what Vaio stands for.
What does XPS stand for?
Extremely poor.
No, but so is this a good strategy for manufacturers to be following to try to do basically look at Apple and say, well, the reason they're successful is the iMac. The iMac's an all-in-one machine.
Right.
We should make all-in-one machines.
Well, and there is something to be said about that. It's the aesthetic of the desktop. Is that basically people walk into my living room and they see my iMac there and they go, "Ooh, that's pretty." You know, there's a and it's clean. You know, it's just this whole all-in-one system.
It is, but see, I think it's a mistake for Dell and the rest to be trying to follow. I think it's a very easy thing for them to say, "Oh, the success of Apple is because it's an all-in-one machine. Let's make an all-in-one machine, and we'll be successful too." But I think the all-in-one machine is just a piece of the puzzle of why Apple's successful. It's got to do with branding and marketing and all that.
And innovation and design.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can simply just take one aspect of that, the all-in-one machine, put that out, and have it stand by itself.
Right.
So.
Well, but there's something to be said by when they do emulate. They say, okay, well, this is what the iMac does. What can we do to even improve on that? And some of these new ones, they have features that the iMac doesn't have. Things like card readers, better sound cards, and they've got a few. I was particularly impressed with the Sony, where it had some features. It had the built-in wireless keyboard and the card readers for the same price as an iMac.
Wow.
So
except that the big one feature they can never copy is Mac OS.
Yeah, well,
but they try, or at least
they don't try anything.
They try to copy some of the programs that come with the Mac, I should say.
Vista, is.
And as an example, my brother got a new laptop and it had something that resembled Photo Booth.
Oh, that was not a Microsoft product. It was something.
I don't know if it was Microsoft or not. They put a lamb's head on my head. It was kind of neat. It recognized where my face was and could put a hat
sort of
on.
Well, the PCs. The strange thing is the PCs always come with all this software, right? You get one and it's got like there's CD burning software and there's music software and then there's photo software. There's all this stuff and then of course there's like AOL and there's
stupid
all this other stuff. And and of course the difference being that they're from all these third-party companies and they're being put on your machine's different from every other machine that's from another manufacturer. Whereas all the Apples are all the same. You get iLife, you get certain things is the main suite of software, and that's it. And there are no third-party. I mean, there's a few third-party applications, but very, very few, and they're hidden in the applications folder. They're not actually thrown in your face like they are when you get a new Windows machine. I mean, there's a ton of stuff on the desktop.
Well, Apple backed down from that when they realized that was a barrier to acceptance for people.
It was annoying.
It was annoying, and they basically, it used to be there was all kinds of third-party software. I would say up to System 4 Tiger there would be a ton of stuff that you'd get to be demo software, but
Yep.
now they're cutting back on it.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you, Dell and Sony and all you computers for copying Apple. So
Why?
because
Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
because it's the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, Apple should thank them.
I think you are like.